This is the fourth in a series of videos that will help you with the math department skills quizzes. Here the directions are factor. It doesn't really say it, but it really means factor over the integers. So this one, I'm going to say I've got to get an x times an x to get me the x squared. And then this is positive. This is positive, so I know I've got two positives here. So I need two numbers that will multiply together to give me 49 and add together to give me 14. So it turns out it's 7 and 7. Well, we have a shorthand for repeated multiplication. So this is x plus 7 squared. Now there might be a shortcut. How could I see that immediately that this is a binomial squared? The way to do that is to look at the middle term. Half the middle term would be 7, and if I square that and get the constant term, I have a quadratic expression that is a binomial squared. We'll now take a look at a few more. So this is x squared minus 49. So I could rewrite that as x squared minus 7 squared. So this is a very important pattern called a difference of two perfect squares. A difference of two perfect squares always factors into the first one plus the second one times the first one minus the second one. Here we have x squared plus 81. If this was minus 81, it would factor to x plus 9 times x minus 9. Because this is a plus and not a minus, this is as simple as possible if we're factoring over the integers. So we'll leave that as is. Here I'm going to do a quick check. Half of negative 18 is negative 9. Negative 9 squared is 81. So I see that this is the binomial x minus 9 squared. Here we have a little bit more complicated one, and we'll break it down a little bit. I'm going to say that 16x squared is 4x all squared minus 9y all squared. So this is a difference of two perfect squares as well. So it's going to factor to 4x plus 9y times 4x minus 9y. I'll now use my Inspire CAS calculator to verify what I've just done. So the prediction is x plus 7 squared, and we got that. So here we think it's going to be x plus 7 times x minus 7, and it is. And our prediction from our handwork is that this is in the simplest form already. No simplification. And then our complicated one. Okay, you might be wondering, how do I get that factor feature? So I'm going to go Menu, 3 for algebra, and 2 for factor, and then go take my expression and put it in. And as predicted, it's 4x. The calculator does it in the opposite order, but 4x minus 9y times 4x plus 9y.